regards to food prices and where things are going from here. If you've been paying attention to what's been happening throughout the year, this started off in the spring where we had crops decimated in this country. Then the flooding continued, and I'm going to be honest with you, it continues to this day in some parts of the Missouri River, in other areas, but Americans are oblivious to this because their mainstream evening news, their television in their living room, is not talking about it. But what people are starting to see is now the food prices are starting to catch up. And it was only a matter of time before this is going to happen because they can sometimes keep these things hidden. Even though the market may be in shambles, they can inflate things, they can strengthen the dollar, they can do all these other things to manipulate the markets to make food prices seem as if they're not really moving too much. But then there comes a point where everything catches up. The rise starts to happen across the board, and there is no going back down. This is the dangerous part. There is no falling back down to what you would consider normal. You are entering a zone that is going to be considered the new norm. And this is going to crush many people, and it's already happening across the globe. And we're coming up on the end of the year here in America, and in terms of this year's harvest, the numbers are just dismal compared to what they have done in the past. Now, the United Nations data is showing global food prices rose at the fastest pace in October in more than 2 years. These are little earmarks, little things I like to watch to see what's happening, what direction we're going in. Average inflation across emerging markets is still at an all-time low. So when this rises, when the inflation rises, this is going to add to price shock. I mean, people are going to be shocked, period, when they start to go to the grocery stores and all this stuff, and things are a quarter, 50 cents higher than what they were a week or two before. And then it's going to stay in this range. It's not going to fall back down. There's not going to be no, let's wait till next week and come back when things are cheaper or something like that. This is why we're talking about growing our own food so much.
Shalom. Allah start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Kakadash, double honors to the apostles, Elders, Great Millstone, salutations to the whole fillet, the spiritual truth, across the four corners of true sincere charity. I write as the brother, I'm one of Bob from the Birmingham Camp, Alabama GMS. And we just want to go to this, run into this video of Dabu 7, about he just, showing like this article going into about how food prices are beginning to skyrocket due to weather shock, oil prices, and depreciation of the U.S. dollar. Depreciation of the U.S. dollar. And then this go to show you that we are heading to the times, of like I said, great troubles, man. Great troubles, and the stress is going to come upon a lot of people in here, here in America, man. They don't know that when Dabu 7 brought up, that the crops, he said the crops in the Midwest are so, the weather, is still messing it up. So it just goes to show you that the Lord Yahweh is trying to bring a famine to this place, America, man. And these people are going to be shocked and surprised when they start to see meat prices, bread prices, milk prices go up, more and more. So it's going to get real serious going forward. So we are heading to some serious times going to so-called 2022, next year, 2020, New Year, Esau, New Year, is off. New Year really don't start the spring, but we're going to 2020, and it's not gonna be. It's gonna get worse. 2019, Apostle declared, to be the year of Karama, the year of the mark of the beast, which, there's been a lot of, articles and news going to about the mark of the beast. So what's 2020 going to be? So, we are heading to a time of great tribulation, man, really, going forward, tell them what could pop off next year. A lot of things could pop off next year, man. Especially with these, with the food prices are about to go up, and and the U.S. dollar is on the verge of really about to collapse soon. If it definitely get crash next year, or about to definitely, I say, can definitely crash next year if so, but it's on the verge of falling. So we're gonna get some scriptures going too about this video. Um, this is Ezekiel. It's Ezekiel 14 and let me see Ezekiel 14:21. For thus saith the Lord power, how much more would I send my foreshow judgments upon Jerusalem? The sword, the famine, the nose and beast, the pestilence, to cut off from it man and beast. So Lord Yahweh Shai finna bring great judgment to this place in America and to you so-called Negro Latino natives, man. Jerusalem. Because Jerusalem is a people for as a place. So for you Negro Latino natives that's comfortable in this society, y'all don't know what's gonna come because y'all not aware. Y'all think everything's gonna be okay. Y'all not knowing that the Lord Yahweh Shai and the men of the Lord, the men of the Lord started men of great millstone from the apostle elder brother and telling you what's about to come, and keeping up what's going on, and alternative news, because like Dabu 7 said, your local news or whatever CNN not gonna tell you about what's going on with the crops and what's about to happen with the food prices and so forth, because they don't want the people to panic. But we the men of great millstone, and the apostle elders and brother and teaching truth, telling you what's about to come. But your hard-headed Negro Latino natives don't want to listen, So the Lord gonna send great judgment upon Jerusalem, Like I said, Jerusalem is a people for as a place, and not just these so-called Negro Latino natives, but Edomites, so-called white people, red people, people here in America, it's America just in general, man. People here in America, that's why, just like I say, man, that's why the apostle elders and brethren, a great millstone of teaching is true. That we hope that y'all about to have mercy, and that we be part of that number, because what's about to come is gonna be all hell gonna be breaking loose out here in America soon, man. To come, man. It's not gonna be a pretty sight. But from there we go to Isaiah 3:1. For behold, the Lord Yah before the Lord. Isaiah 3:1. For behold, the Lord Yahweh Shai hosts, do take away from Jerusalem and from Judah the stay and the staff and a whole stay of bread and a whole stay of water. So yeah, the Lord Yahweh Shai is finna come to time, like I say, the accountability for you so-called Negro Latino natives finna come to an end soon. Lord's finna take away. Lord's finna bring, like I say, distress and chaos and mourning is coming to you Negro Latino natives, man. Cause y'all hard-headed, man. Y'all don't think, what the men of the Lord telling you what's about to come according to the word of the Lord, thus said the Lord and the prophecies. Y'all think, everything will continue to go like it is, but the Lord is going to bring great judgments, man. Famine is coming, people gonna be out here looking crazy to see inflation of food and so forth, things just going up higher, because that's what's coming, man. Because like I said, the U.S. economy is on the verge of collapse, man. It's not gonna be too long for this economy just spiral out of control and just crash one day, man. But usually, like I say, it happens between September and October. But it didn't happen this year, but it's on the verge of it. So you definitely look for the dollar to crash next year. Definitely. But don't tell what we really heading to some serious times though going forward. Like I said, this society is not gonna be this. That's just not gonna be going like it has been. Changes are coming in different cities of the different cities of the states of the United States. People are gonna feel a drastic change in seriousness when they see their grocery stores, food prices going up, the lack of bread, not being on bread not being on the shelf, milk not being on the shelf like that, meat not being on the shelf. You start seeing it at a high price, to get it. And people's pockets gonna be out here looking bad, man. And people gonna be out here trying to rob and steal for bread and food soon, man. Going forward, you know. And that's the prophecy to come, man. All hell and chaos gonna break out here in America. Coming soon on the future to come. It's not far off. Definitely could take off next year. Definitely could happen. But from there, I'm gonna end off with the second Ezra's 15 and get to the point. End it off with this second Ezra's 15 and 19. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of lack of bread and for great tribulation. So yeah, that's what we're coming to, man. Because like I say, gonna be a famine coming, man. Because spoiled and the sword gonna be about out. The modern day gun. People gonna be out here going crazy, bringing in people's houses just to get something to eat, whatever it may be, just to survive for a lack of bread, man. Because it'll be a lack of food out here. A famine coming, man. Lord's finna send a famine upon the land here in America, man. And these people and these Americans in these cities gonna feel it, man. Like I said, the accountability of this place is finna come to the end. Because you see all these other countries and people out here protesting, prices going up. It's finna happen here in America. It's coming, man. It's coming to America. Lord He saves the best for last, So Lord is gonna bring great judgment, and like I say, just hope to be, I just hope to be, the brothers, like I said, the brothers, apostles, elders, that the men that's teaching the truth of the Lord, we hope to be part of that number, and hope the Lord y'all about to have mercy and that He deliver us out of these troubles and distress and mournings and sorrows to come to this place, man. The great tribulation to come, the time of Jacob's trouble, because we are heading to those times going forward, man. It's not gonna get no better. So with that, it's not gonna get no better for this place, America. But with that, I ain't gonna make this too long. I won't go into that. So again, like all praises, honor, glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Kakadash, to the apostles, elders, to the Sisakin brothers, to the few Aqua sisters, that do listen. Keep the faith in Yahushua. Keep fighting with that. Say shalom.